A glass-like, high-gloss finish is the gold standard for any maker. Getting that look depends on using the right tool for the job. If you want a thick, protective coating that stays exactly where you put it, then tabletop resin is your best friend. The Craft Resin Tabletop formula is a simple 1-to-1 mix. It has a high viscosity, which means it's thick. This formula is built to last, with heat resistance up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. We also added advanced UV stabilizers so your work stays crystal clear instead of yellowing over time, because nobody's asking for vintage amber on day 2. It sits on the surface and levels out perfectly at exactly 3mm. This is the ultimate finish for countertops, bar tops or artwork. The thick consistency is a huge win because the resin stays put. It domes perfectly at the edges instead of running off and making a mess on your floor. But here is the catch: never use this for moulds. Because it's so thick, air bubbles get trapped easily. Even worse, the heat builds up way too fast in a deep space. We call this exotherm, and it can lead to smoking or cracking, and that's not the kind of special effect we want. It's a formula built to coat a surface, not to fill a hole. The rule the pros follow is simple. If you need a durable, glossy layer about 3mm thick, reach for the tabletop resin. If you need to fill a mould or create depth, you need a casting resin instead. Sticking to that 3mm limit is the easiest way to keep your projects clear. Choose tabletop for coatings and casting resin for depth. It's the simple switch that guarantees a professional result every single time. Smooth bubble-free epoxy isn't just about mixing, it starts with a stable workspace. Checking your temperature is the easiest way to guarantee success. Do this before you even open a bottle. Make sure your environment is ready before the resin hits the cup. Think of Craft Resin Tabletop like honey. It's a thick formula. It reacts heavily to the room temperature. Below 72 degrees Fahrenheit, the resin thickens up instantly. Bubbles get trapped and won't move. They set up camp. Above 77 degrees Fahrenheit, your working time shrinks fast. You also risk the resin overheating. Humidity is another silent trouble. Above 60%, moisture settles on the wet surface. This causes cloudiness or greasy spots. A cold surface is also a problem. Warm resin hitting a cold wooden slab tightens up. This thermal shock ruins the levelling. It locks bubbles right at the bottom. The secret is a steady 72 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. This range is the Goldilocks zone for craft resin. Not too hot, not too cold. It keeps the resin thin so bubbles can escape easily. Let your project sit in the room first. It needs to reach the same temperature. Aim for humidity between 40 and 50%. A simple thermometer and hygrometer are vital tools. They help you keep the stable climate that craft resin needs for a high gloss finish. Turn off fans while it cures. Keep drafts away to prevent surface cooling. Your resin wants calm, not a wind tunnel. Understanding the resin timeline is everything. Get the timing right and your surfaces will stay consistently perfect. No more hanging around wondering, is it done yet? Timing controls everything from self-leveling to final strength. First, you have pot life. This is your working window. With Craft Resin Tabletop, you have about 40 minutes at 72 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. A warmer room or a bigger mix will shrink this window fast. If you pour too late, the resin gets too thick to level. Next is the hard cure. The surface feels hard, but the chemistry is still moving inside. Touching it too early leaves permanent fingerprints. And finally, you have the full cure. This is when the resin reaches its maximum stability. Using a piece before this stage leads to dents or warping. The secret here is patience. Wait 36 hours for a hard cure at the correct temperature. At this point, the surface is touchable and ready for the next steps. After 48 hours, you'll hit full cure. Now your piece is ready for normal use. But remember, maximum heat resistance up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit takes 21 days to fully develop. Keep your piece in a stable environment during this entire window. Flawless epoxy results start with 2 simple habits. Mastering the mix is the easiest way to fix 90% of common resin issues. A few small changes to your routine will upgrade your entire finish. Most mistakes start at the measuring cup. Craft Resin Tabletop is a 1-to-1 formula by volume, not by weight. The resin and hardener have different weights. If you use a scale, your ratio will be wrong every single time. This leads to tacky spots or a soft, rubbery cure that never hardens, and then you're mad at the resin for no reason. Mixing is the next hurdle. Many people like to stir like they are whisking eggs. This turns your clear coat into a bubble machine. If you whip the resin, you trap air that is impossible to remove. Unmixed material also loves to hide on the sides and the bottom of your cup. If that raw resin hits your project, it creates sticky streaks that ruin the surface and the vibes. The fix is simple and steady. Always match the markings on your mixing cups exactly. Use equal height, not equal grams. When you stir, set a timer for 3 full minutes. Keep your stick fully submerged the entire time to avoid splashing. Slow, controlled movements are the secret to a crystal clear pour. Scrape the sides and bottom constantly during those 3 minutes. The mix might look cloudy at first, but keep going. By the end, the resin should look uniform, glossy, and completely free of swirls. This thorough process ensures the chemistry is perfect before it leaves the cup. That's how you avoid mystery sticky spots. Preventing fisheyes in your resin is easy. If you know the one thing that causes them, it all comes down to how your resin bonds with the surface. Fix the bond and you fix the finish. Fisheyes happen because something on the surface is blocking the resin. Because tabletop is a thick formula, it doesn't just spread over contamination, it actually pulls away from it. This can be caused by an oily patch on wood, tape residue, or even a single fingerprint. Dust is another big enemy. If a tiny particle lands on your wet pour, the resin shifts around it and creates a crater. Even your application method matters. If you spread the resin too thin, it doesn't have the weight to glide over tiny flaws. It breaks apart and makes every small imperfection look huge. The solution starts with prep. Clean your surface with a proper solvent and let it dry completely. Once it's clean, treat it like fresh paint and never touch it with bare hands. Skin oils are hidden saboteurs for epoxy. Next up, always pour a true flood coat of exactly 3mm. This depth gives craft resin the weight it needs to self-level into a perfect mirror. Use a spreader to gently guide the resin to the edges. Don't scrape it thin like you are applying glue. Finally, turn off all fans and heaters. Keeping the air still for a few hours prevents dust from landing on your masterpiece. Controlling the heat in your resin is simpler than you think. It's all about managing the chemistry. If your epoxy is smoking, boiling, or incredibly cloudy, you are likely using the wrong tool for the job. Most overheating issues happen when you use a coating resin for deep casting. Tabletop resin is a high viscosity formula. It's designed to hold its heat. If you pour it too thick, the temperature rises way too fast. The heat cannot escape. This creates a snowball effect. The hotter it gets, the faster it cures. This makes even more heat. Soon the resin thickens in minutes. It turns yellow and can even start to smoke. This rapid reaction called exotherm can ruin your project and your mould in seconds. To stay safe, you need to think thin and wide. Craft Resin Tabletop is designed for a 3mm layer. This specific depth allows the heat to escape into the air so the resin stays stable. Always spread your pour quickly across a broad surface and keep your workspace in the 72 to 77 degree Fahrenheit sweet spot. If you need a thicker look, you have two choices. You can build up multiple thin coats, or you can switch to a dedicated casting resin for deep pours. Tabletop is engineered for surface strength, while casting resin is built for depth. The tip to a flawless second coat is all about timing. Once you understand the window, the whole process becomes super easy. You don't need luck to get a seamless finish, you just need a clock and a tiny bit of self-control. If you wait too long between coats, the resin layers won't bond. They will just sit on top of each other like two sheets of glass. This can lead to visible lines or even peeling later on. On the other hand, if you pour too early, the layers might mix and ruin your level. Craft Resin Tabletop needs a specific state of cure to accept a new layer without extra work. Missing this window means you have to spend time sanding and cleaning instead of just pouring. Honestly, who likes sanding? The best moment for coat number 2 is the tacky window. With Craft Resin Tabletop, this usually happens 4 to 8 hours after your first pour. Tap the surface with a gloved finger. It should feel sticky like the back of a sticker. It should grab your glove but not leave a fingerprint. At this stage, the fresh resin chemically fuses with the first layer to create one solid crystal clear block. If you miss this window and the resin is hard, don't worry. Just give it a light scuff sand with fine grip paper. Clean it well and let it dry. This gives the new layer a mechanical grip to hold on to. If you're making serving boards with epoxy resin, you need to know exactly when your surface becomes safe for food, because probably fine is definitely not fine. So the big question is, when is it actually ready? Many makers think a hard surface is a safe surface, and that isn't always true. Craft Resin Tabletop only becomes food safe after it reaches 100% full cure. Before that mark, the chemistry is still working inside the resin. Even if it feels solid, it is still reacting and settling. During this stage, absolutely no food should touch the surface. You also have to be careful with additives. Using toxic dyes or random glitters can ruin the safety of your finish. no matter how long you wait, so keep it smart. Patience is your best tool here. At a steady 72 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit, a full cure takes about 72 hours. Once fully cured, the epoxy becomes inert and safe for incidental food contact. This is perfect for charcuterie boards, trays or bar tops where food rests briefly on the surface. Our formula is engineered to be non-toxic and low odour, making it the ideal choice for home decor projects. Just remember, food safe doesn't mean knife proof. Sharp blades will still scratch the resin. Also, keep the hot pans away. Always wait for that 72-hour mark and ensure the resin is rock hard before use. And that's the full guide I wish I had had since day one. How to use Craft Resin's tabletop epoxy the way it was designed to be used. Once you understand the resin type, the environment, the timing, the mixing, the surface prep and the limits of heat and depth, your results stop feeling like a gamble and start looking consistently professional. If this video helped you, share it with someone who's just getting into tabletop resin and let me know in the comments which part you want me to dive deeper into in a separate video. Thanks so much for watching. Now go create something beautiful.